Durban Jewish Social Services takes care of all the vulnerable people in our community, all those that are just having a hard time, who are struggling, who have, for one reason or another, come across hard times and are looking for assistance.
We find today that there are lots of children that have got mental health issues and their parents are just not able to take care of them, and they come to us for help. So it's not only those that are in financial need, but also emotional needs, and we try and look after the entire family's mental health as well.
I would say that since COVID, the role of Durban Jewish Social Services has had to pivot quite substantially because so many people have really fallen on hard times. What we also find is that there is an aging community here in Durban, and a lot of people are living a lot longer than was expected. So they have also not planned or thought that they planned adequately for their retirement, but in actual fact have found out that they haven't. And so they would then look to Durban Jewish Social Services to give them some form of assistance. Durban Jewish Social Services has quite a few arms. So not only do we look after the residents of Jewel House, which is our sheltered accommodation, we also provide Meals on Wheels, frozen kosher Meals on Wheels weekly to all of those who can't, for any particular reason, cook their own food or go shopping. So we provide them with ready to defrost and heat meals. We also have a helpline where we have people calling in who are lonely, or we have a social worker who makes calls to people on a weekly basis so that we can keep in touch with them. They don't need any particular financial assistance, but they definitely need mental and emotional assistance, and just to have someone reach out to them on a regular basis. We also look after 120 people in our community. So we say 120, but some of them are families, some of them are single individuals. We make sure that they have a roof over their heads, that they have food on their table, and that their emotional and medical support systems are active, and we help them with that. We're trying to uphold the Jewish ideology that we have to look after our fellow man, and for every person that we look after, it's, Maimonides says, for every human that you save, it's like saving the world. We're trying our hardest to fundraise, to be able to sustain ourselves, to be able to do just that. I think that what we need is to appeal to everybody who's ever lived in Durban, who was brought up in Durban, who became who they are because of Durban, to see if there's any opportunity for them to help us, because we have to appeal on a broader spectrum now to people who are living overseas. And Durban really brought up a lot of people who have become extremely successful in so many different walks of life all over the world. It's a great source of pride for us, and we're looking to them to say, is there any opportunity, as much as you could be supporting your local communities, is to just to give a thought to where you grew up, to where you started, to the community that made you into who you are and the success that you are. If you wouldn't just find it in your heart to help us a little.